And we are live! Stop using indicators until you watch this video. So, if you're so confused, like, what am I talking about? What's going on? Who is this guy? If you don't know me, my name is New Name Trading. I have a strategy that is so insanely easy and so insanely simple. I made things like, if you've struggled for so long using all these banana indicators, like just trying to figure it out and you can't get your footing, come my way. I have a million videos on my strategy. It's so simple. I'm just looking for a pattern. I can show you quickly. This is to the downside and to the upside. You can bet up or down, and I'll just show you to the downside. Let's move this here. We just look for a swing high, swing low. We look for a sweep, and I have a million videos, a million shorts where I talk about the strategy. I'm just getting a swing high and swing low, creating a square. We get a tap on the square, and then I enter at 50% with my take profit below and my stop loss above, and I just flip it for bullish and bearish. It's so insanely easy. So I'm gonna do my analysis right now. Charts look crazy, so let me clean this up here. Where the same pattern applies onto all time frames. So I look for that same pattern on the 15-minute, and on the 1 minute, and on the 5 second. I trade the 5 second personally. I love the 5 second because there's a lot more opportunity. I also trade on these certain windows of times from 9:40 to 11 and 12:30 to 1:30 Central Time. I do this because volatility is stable around these times. That basically means that the candles aren't flying around everywhere. They're consistent. They're giving me an idea of where direction is going. And I use the 15-minute candles to look for this pattern. I find that pattern. I create those zones, and I can understand where we are moving. So most of the time, I'm winning most of my trades because I can determine direction. But let's not forget, this is a game of probabilities. So it doesn't matter if we win or lose. All that matters is that we follow our rules. If you are curious about what I am trading, I'm using a copy trader. I'm working on 2 Apex accounts. My funded accounts are trading 1/10 of the size. So I'm on average, I'm going to risk about 500 to 1500 per trade. My funded accounts is going to trade $50 to 150 instead of the 500 to 1500. So let me do my analysis here. We've been doing nothing, but so far this looks really good. I like this. We're really close to a 15-minute zone. I don't know why it's not showing on. Oh, you know why? Because this is MNQ. This is not NQ. There it goes. All right, let's do my little analysis here. Do we have anything to the downside? Okay, let's clear all this up here. No, I didn't mean to do that. Hello, my one viewer. Tell me hi so I know who you are. I love to know who shows up consistently. If you can't tell me hi, then you suck. But I love you just said something, just so I know who's here. Okay, so let me mark this out. Alrighty, so this zone got respected. Take profit got hit on the zone. Let's make it green. So the strategy that I talk about, take profit got hit here. The 50% got failed right here. Take profit was right here. And it's like for a sweep, tap on the zone, get that swing high, that swing low, and then it reaches 100% away. It's a standard deviation. It's a technical term for it. The technical term for it. Alrighty, let's get rid of this here. So I literally, on these live streams, what I do is I just sit around and I stare or watch paint dry. And if a setup occurs, I'll take it. That's basically it. I do nothing else. I don't change anything ever. I sometimes go for higher RR. I don't teach that until you master the one-to-one. One-to-one means that I'm risking $1 to make $1. Higher RR means I'm risking $1 to make 2 or $1 to make 3, whatever, and so on. So yeah, that's it. I don't see any setups right now. Sometimes before the afternoon we'll find a play, just like this example here, that gets formed right before 12:30. Let's make this red. I like it too. I'll consider taking it. That's if we jump up from here. If we break this green zone below, I won't take this play up here. It's TP, stop loss, sell, order submitted. I'm running NinjaTrader as Apex Copier while using Trade accounts, because you can have multiple Trade only one Rhythmic. If you're not familiar with what that is, it's just connections. Hi, I took the previous trade with you and waited a little longer and closed with profit. That is awesome. And why haven't you gotten to the mentorship yet? Like, why are you trying to figure this out on your own? Like, the whole point of the mentorship is that so I can critique your trades, so I can make sure you're doing everything correctly. And so you can get a better idea like what to do. I'm gonna take this one off. I didn't realize that this tap was too deep. Just gonna move on from this. But I do like, I'm pretty sure we'll just keep this up for direction, but this isn't the perfect setup, so I'm gonna move on. Let's see here. Oh, I see something else. Ooh, I like this. Or standard deviation. If it's the same Anna, I think it is. I believe you work with like web development, more technical stuff. So I'm assuming you catch on to things pretty quickly. If you get into the mentorship, I promise you, you literally like 14 days or less, you'll catch on super fast. So all I'm doing is just critiquing on you how to gauge direction more, like market direction. And the course is really, really short. I'm also redoing it too, which is going to be even shorter. But you gauge market direction, and then after you gauge market direction, we can choose when we want to do a bullish or a bearish trade. And this is all we're doing. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to take this play if we break this green zone. Let's make this my main here. Okay. Let's put trade just in case. Let's be ready for it. If it just comes back up, then never mind. I'll just move on. How much drawdown do I have? 180. Well, that's okay. Okay, let's leave it like one tick above. All right. And then if we do break this, I'll take the trade. Oh, and we just did.
Order submitted.
All right. I'm surprised I'm getting plays right now. Let me take off my sweater too. It's a little hot. Yeah, let me make you profitable, Anna. I promise you it won't take long. I'm just make you submit the back test, just so you're not wasting time booming and busting. Unless you've been profitable already, if you just watch all the live streams, then you'll be okay. I have my lunch here. I'll meet myself when I'm smacking on it. If you have any questions at all, please ask me. I'd love to help you. Anything you're confused about, I can give you some secrets too since you're here. See, yes, me. My brain works much slower. I like to take longer setups. Do you mean by like higher time frame? Like the 1 minute or the 15 seconds? I highly recommend trying the 15-second out. You get a lot less setups, but it's a lot slower. You can become a lot more patient. For a while, I couldn't handle the 5-second. It was too much for me, so I stuck to 15-second. And like a month or two, I switched back to the 5 because I was able to manage my emotions practicing on the 15-second. Let me give you some secrets here since you're here. Let me look up for it. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna spill these secrets real quick, and then I'll go back to eating my food. So let me show you. This might be a little bit too much information, but hopefully you can gauge what I'm trying to put down here. So let me move this real quick, and then yes, yeah, I would try the 15-second out. So here's some secrets. So I don't like taking zones on top of each on other zones, because if two zones are on top of each other, the zone on the bottom is the stop loss is gonna get hit because the zone above is the magnet. Number 2, the 1 minute body close over a zone, I use it to determine direction. Number 3, the pattern always happens, it just happens in the wrong ways. So all you need to do is just gauge the swing high and swing low, and that's how I determine what zones really hold and use that for direction. Number 4, zones wick out and not body is okay when being created. So example, this picture, it's really hard to see and it might be all blurry, but when you're making the zone and we wick out, it's okay. You can still make the zone. But if it's a body over it, then you can't. And you need to make sure you precisely place your zones, because we can miss our stop loss just by a tick. So you need to make sure you precisely place your zones. And then what's the next one? Eternal swings, I'm not going to get into that. What's next? Making a bullish zone. Oh, you know that already. Making a zone from left to right, a bullish zone, making a bearish zone from right to left. The breaker structure after the tap, I assume you know that already too. Taking the highest high or low after the tap, I assume you know that also. Oh, reaction before entering, I assume you know that too. Just a little bit reaction before we get into the zone. The eternal swing is super simple. This is right now, if we're looking at this, eternal swing would be right here. So if we broke the eternal swing, that would be counted as the tap. So if we tap the zone, tap, tap, I would not count this another tap unless we broke the eternal swing. I'm very selective when I do this though, and you can tell what internal swings are important or not, depending on how much volume and like how things get created. But I'm always gonna go more into detail with that in the course and whatnot. But that's just the gist of everything. And I assume, um, I'm sorry if I went too fast. I assume you're able to gauge what I was putting down. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'd love to help you. But just join the damn mentorship so I can critique your trades and tell you how to do things better. If you're unsure too, I can give you access to it so you can look through all the chats and stuff. The whole goal is so you can see other mentees and see their journals, and you see me critique their trades also. And I show you how to set up your journal and whatnot too. So everybody has the same journal, and it's a free program. It's really cool. Like I can just snip it since I already have it open. Journal backtest right here. So then see people are submitting their journals, and my journal's on here too. I look through their trades. It's really cool. So I told him, I was like, I will go through these after the stream or during. Thank you so much for sending the full picture. Because I told him to submit it differently. And I go through his trades. He note takes on it. And I help him improve. One of the mentees, after a full 30 days, or 26 days actually, not 30 days fully, he's already on a prop firm. That's really, really cool. And he's never traded in his life before. Okay, let me get my food here. My poison. Okay, I think I'm gonna take my order off on this. I don't like this at all anymore. We haven't had a full 1 minute body close over the green zone. If we do get one, I'll take it. It just hasn't happened yet. So let me do this actually. Let's do this. Trade, create new order. TP, stop loss. There. Then when we get the 1 minute body close, I'll solidify it. How does a 15-minute look right now? We're in the middle of a 15-minute zone. Okay, yeah. This zone might be a really bad trade. I'll just be patient. I'll solidify it after we get that 1 minute body close. Technically, it didn't happen. I see like the body trying to close, but we're wicking so much, and we're in the middle of a 15-minute zone, and we're respecting the 15-minute zone, so my trade would be super counter trend. So I would need us to come down a lot more and like full body close, and we just haven't done it yet. I got really lucky earlier too. My copier messed up. I'm running a new copier, and I think I adjusted everything correctly. But when I took a loss earlier, nothing else got copied. So only that one account took that loss. But it's kind of frustrating because what if it was a win? And I don't care if it's a win or loss. I just follow my rules. So it's kind of just frustrating that it didn't work. But I think I fixed it. So we'll find out in the next trade. I like this small play. I'm real unsure about it because we're floating around this 50%. I really want a strong push down for me to want to take this, but I do like it. Like it does look really good. Yeah, I think we're gonna continue being bearish here because I'm getting what I am. Oh, la, la, la. I'm getting what I want to see. Like I'm seeing what I want. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. That's sexy. Yep, that's real sexy. Got me sold.
Order submitted.
Yeah, this is delicious. I like this. Let's make this my main. This green zone, I need to make it smaller now because it's not important anymore. Make that green. Awesome. All right. I'm going for higher RR because um, we're continuing bearish. We are disrespecting the 15-minute zone. Let's see here. Wow, wow. Let's go. I assume on the 1 minute Anna, you see a lot less setups. That's really good though, because you can be patient. Just be careful in situations where volatility is too high. I just recommend the 15-second and just trading the windows of the times that I trade. But if you just want to stick to the 1 minute, just make sure volatility is stable. Come on. It's gonna be a bit disappointing. I'm hoping we get back up and fill us. I like both these plays. I kind of want to take them both, to be honest. Okay, so I'm not liking the one-to-one on this much anymore. Let's make that. Come on, come on. If we respect it really nicely, I'll go for higher RR, but I'm just not really liking it. Okay, let's go. I wish there was more for me to do here. I see a minuscule play. Let me see here. Oh. Oh. Hmm. I want to be reckless. I don't want to take this, honestly. These typically do hold really well. These typically do deliver the higher RR. It just doesn't follow my rules though, but it's on an eval. I can just disconnect the other accounts. To look. Somebody just got into the mentorship. Let me see who it is. Anna! Let's go! Hell yeah. Okay, let me give you the... Dude, let's go, Anna. Okay, let me give you the role. Okay, hold on. Make sure you accept the invite through... Anna, if you did come back, I just saw right now. Tell me what your Discord name is so I can give you the role. Dude, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Excuse my language. I'm so excited. I love like being around people who want more. That's so fun. Okay, so give me your Discord name so I can just give you the access right now so you can look around. I'm assuming it's Anna Flightis, so let me do this. I just do it on my phone here. Manage. And then edit roles. Yes, you're already in it. Yes, it's so awesome. I'm so excited. That's so fun. Okay, so what I need from you is when you get the opportunity, just blow through the course. I'm gonna redo it. I told everybody give me 2 weeks or a week, but since you joined, I'll get it done by like Tuesday or Wednesday. If you go to the course on the WAP, you see the first one. I've redone that one 2-3 times already, but I'm gonna redo it again to be like super duper perfect. So just watch this one. Take your time. You don't have to rush through it. But Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I'll have it done. I'll have the whole revamped version done, and we can get to work. So just if you can knock out the course, continue backtesting, and submit your backtest. Look at the other journals, how they have them set up, and like what I'm asking from them, and then so you can learn from them also, and then I can start nitpicking your trades. And I promise you, give yourself like 2-3 weeks, you'll be performing on a higher level than I am. I was gonna say one more thing too. Let me think here. It was very important. It was submit your back test. Oh, I remember now. I prefer if you did 3 back tests a day. If you can't, I understand. A minimum submit 3 back tests a week. But if you just submit 3 back tests a day, knock it out. Just take a nap after work for an hour, or find some time to just do it. 3 back tests a day, knock them out. Just get them done. And a week, you'll see your performance do 10 times better because I'm critiquing your trades. I'm telling you where the higher time frame zones are at. I'm telling you how to do better. You'll pick it up. You'll be able to see the other journals, and you won't really need me after you get the hang of all this. There's also a behavior section that I created. You'll see it. It just answers a bunch of questions. Mentees tend to ignore that. Just get it done now. So when you go to the course, you answer a bunch of questions, and you'll tell you what behaviors you need to work on. You don't have to work on those behaviors, but the behaviors that you are lacking in, make sure you put them in your journal. And in the course, I'll tell you how to set up your journal and everything. It's on Notion. It's a free app. But just do not skip the behavior part. It's so important. I worked on it for months, and it actually works. It's really cool. So if you have any issues in trading at all, you'll know exactly what issues they are because it relates to the ones that I told you to work on that behavior section. Sorry, I'm just like dumping a lot of information on you right now. I apologize. I'm so excited. I love working with new people, and I love that people are starting to participate and submit backtests now. Because I had like a bunch of people join, And only like 2 people started submitting bad tests. Like no one was taking action. It was just annoying me. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, let's get to work. I'm so excited. This is so fun. Okay, I need to chill out a little bit. My emotions are all over the place right now. And also, since you are in there, there's a mentorship chat. If you ever have questions about anything, if you're ever confused, just message in there, and I promise you, I'll get back to you in like 24 hours, 48 hours. But I normally reply almost instantly. And I show you how, like, through the course, I show you how to make your own journal and your own little section. So you can ask questions in your own little section also. I'm so hyped. That's so awesome. I think what I really want starting to work with you is like we just need to decide what time frame you want to stick with. And I recommend the 15 second, but if you want to stick to the 1 minute, that's completely okay with me. If you want to switch to the 15 minute, that's okay with me also. Just do whatever you want. Just tell me which one you want to decide on. If you don't know, I just recommend the 15 second. And since we're not doing nothing right now, I can actually just show you. We can go through it together. The 15 second. I'll show you. Oops, I forgot to press enter. You can see the candles are a lot more thick. I'm getting a lot more correct data. It's like the zones on the 15 second are a lot bigger, a lot slower, a lot more patience. Let me make this smaller. And let's make this, here we go. 5 second. That's so exciting. I'm so excited because I know you're going to be profitable. I know you're going to make it. I know you're going to show up because you've been showing up already. That's fun. Let's get rid of this here. So the only play I really see is this bearish play. It's being formed as we speak. But I would need to still dump more for me to want to take this. I'm unsure about this one. I'm not liking this anymore. We've been floating for too long. And we're still swimming in a 15-minute zone. There's like too much uncertainty in the area we're in right now. Let me check if we have any news. 13. Nah, we're okay. Nothing super important. Yeah, as you can see, Anna, I love teaching. I love mentoring. I love doing this. I just like love talking to the mentees. Recently, I discovered that I just love being around people who want more, like those type of characters. Because like any insight you say or anything you say at all helps me like reflect on just everything. It's like you telling me right now that my brain works so much slower and I like to take longer setups. Like that helps me open my eyes more. So I want to cater to people more like you. I love it. I love doing all of this. This is so fun. It's like stimming. That's the word I was looking for. So it looks like we're switching to bullish now. We haven't invalidated the 15-minute zone that we are swimming in right now. It's unfortunate that I'm assuming that the entire afternoon session we're just going to be swimming in this zone. It is a bad month to trade because it's January and December, so we're going to get bad price action. So I think I'm just going to wait for something to be more clear and not try to force anything at the moment. So we might not get anything until closer to 1:30 Central Time, like in about 30-ish minutes. Okay. So we're respecting the zone here. Let me make this red. If we break this 15-minute zone, which is this dashed line right here, I can fully confirm bearish and start looking for bearish plays. I cannot fully confirm bearish right now because we are swimming in this 15-minute zone. And if you want to see the bigger picture here, I can show you this 15-minute zone right here, the swing high, the swing low, the sweep, and we have just been swimming in it. I hope it won't get worse with Trump. And if it does get worse, we'll be ready. We'll be okay. I think what makes the strategy so valuable is that you can still determine direction no matter how bad price is. And as you see, I'm pretty sure you've watched me. I invalidate so many setups because I get bad price action. So I just the things don't happen how I want them to, so I just move on. Like right now, like the pattern still always happens. It just happens in the wrong ways, and bad price action days. It just constantly happens in the wrong ways. So like right here, um, swing low, swing high, sweep. If that's all you can, if you can catch a swing high and swing low in the sweep, that's all you need. And on the higher time frames, you don't even need the sweep. You just need to swing high and swing low. But price came up, tapped the zone, but the tap was too deep. It broke structure. So the pattern is always happening, still happens. And we're absolutely respecting it. So we use this for direction. Also, when Trump was in, like the last time he was in office, every time he said something or like just anything happened remotely, or even like Elon Musk, anything happened remotely, literally like the market would just move crazy. Like it was just too much. But everybody was making money because we're just pumping so much. It was so crazy. It like just didn't feel real. I like this to pass. Not good setup. Yeah, I think I know what you're trying to say. I couldn't read that correctly, but I think you're saying I like this to pass. Not good setup. I think you're trying to tell me that you like passing on on setups. Also, if you haven't passed a prop firm challenge or anything, if you tell me a date when you want to start being funded, I can tell you exactly what you need to do to get to that point. If you tell me a date where you want to start getting payouts, I can give you a game plan exactly what we need to do to get payouts on that date. If you just want to think about it and let me know, I can give you a full game plan so you have full direction and you know exactly what you need to do. But at the end of the day, all you're really doing is just practicing, practicing, practicing. You build your foundation. You get your subconscious to understand what you're doing. You build that habit. You understand. You keep doing it. You work on your behaviors. You do this weekly. So you get all your issues at the end of the week. You get all your behaviors you need to work on. Actively doing it, you'll catch on super fast. And women in trading always outperform men. And I think they always will. I solely believe because women have better discipline. They listen more clearly because you can tell a guy something 10 times, he still won't get it. You can tell a female something one time and she'll understand. Mm. What we can do, you could just mimic what I'm doing. So I make you understand the strategy. You master, you understand it. It won't take long at all. You're already performing, so you mostly understand everything. I'm also going to redo the course so it'll be even easier for you to understand. After you've mastered and understand it, it's 2 weeks max. Then when I'm going to put you on a prop account, $30, you're going to risk the max amount of size you can risk per trade. So let's just give an example here. You pay $30 for a 25K Apex account from Apex, a prop firm. You're then going to risk max size. So let's say you risk $1,500, you pass the account in that one trade, or you fail it, you just do it again, you spend $30. You then will now have a funded account. You're going to then get another prop challenge and connect it to a copy trader. So you're going to risk this, do the same thing again, risking that $1,500, but the funded account will be trading 1/10 the size of what you're doing on the prop. So on the prop, you're going to be risking 500 to 1,500. Your funded accounts will be risking 50 to 150. The whole primary goal of this is that you're building a cushion on your funded accounts while growing multiple accounts. So you can quickly get to 20 accounts. So your $150 a day would be times 20 while you're still actively passing accounts. And you can get to 30, 60, 70. And what happens if we start sizing up? So instead of risking 150, we're risking $300 or $400. It all depends. Is just mastering the strategy, building your foundation, understanding what you're doing. Then we can move on to that. What I like to tell my mentees is that we're just trading an A plus setup for uh, like an action. So we're trading. We see an A plus setup. We're either going to take the trade on a prop account, on a paper account, or on a funded account. So after you mentally understand that all we're looking for is A plus setups and nothing else, and that's all we're doing, we're invalidating a lot of plays. We don't care about the money. The whole P&L is just bullshit. Excuse my language here. The money does not matter. All we do is just care about the A plus setup. We know how much to risk, and then we keep moving on. This is also a game of probabilities. I talk about it a lot. I'm pretty sure you've heard me say it before. An animal can come and trade and get funded and get payout. That should tell you that this is a game of probabilities. So risking max size shouldn't be an issue because you understand that if you took a loss, you blow the account. What you really lost was $30. So you get another account and do the same thing again. You're gonna pass one eventually. I'll fail 1 to 2 out of 10. So I'm still not gonna pass every single account. I'm still gonna fail some because I'm risking max size and we're playing a game of probabilities. But the bright side is that I get access to a funded account that I can risk so little on to keep alive. So you can continue to move the slow way, like slowly passing and slowly taking small trades. I just personally think it's unnecessary if you've already mastered the skill. And I say this with no disrespect, but I truly believe that nobody should be touching prop unless they are fully profitable and fully understand the strategy. On the course that I'm redoing, um, I'm adding a part on how to do higher RR, but there's a lock on it and it won't unlock until 60 days after you join the mentorship. The whole point is that so you master the one-to-one, risking one to make one. You can be extremely profitable with one-to-one. You don't need to go for higher RR. After you master that, you master direction. You then can start risking for higher RR. So like the best example to explain this is, let's say you have 5 days and you have 4 wins and 1 loss. Your ratio right now is you're doing 1-to-1, so you're 4 wins and 1 loss. But then let's say the next week we have a higher RR play, so we risked 1 to make 5. We are already ahead 5 extra wins. So now we have 9 wins and only 1 loss in our bank. So we can afford way more losses because we hit that higher RR play. It does so much for your account. It does so much for your mentality. It's so awesome. But you cannot get to that point until you've really mastered the one-to-one. And it won't take long. So we just gotta master our emotions, master the strategy, get our subconscious to master it. And it's so easy because the strategy is so easy. Also too, I'm pretty sure you noticed, but I have no indicators at all. I'm just only using drawings. And the whole gimmick of NNT is so you focus on something. So like, I'm only trading this model and nothing else. I had a gentleman message me, and no disrespect to him, but you can tell he's lost because he was trying to modify my strategy and do this and that. And I told him, I was like, why are you trying to adjust a profitable strategy if you are currently unprofitable? Like, he's just running in circles with himself. Like, that's what most people do. Just focus on NNT and nothing else. Because we can literally use it to gauge direction and to know when we're going to do our bullish or bearish trade, and that's it. Oh, my bad. I know I talk too long sometimes, but hopefully I give you enough information to give you an idea of what we're doing next and like what the plan is. I wonder if you were booming and busting for a while, Anna. because you're saying you have a small account you're trading gold with. Maybe you like had some wins here and had some losses here, but the overall P&L, I'm assuming, isn't profitable. Maybe I'm wrong here. So I'm liking this zone above right here. I really want to take it. If we tap one more time, I'll take my order off. There's a lot of uncertainty with this play.
Order submitted.
If I do take the loss though, I have to hop off for the day because I stop after 2 losses. I'm pretty sure this play is higher RR too. Let me see. We're just still swimming in this 15-minute zone. That's why I'm so unsure about it. Let's see if it filled the 15-minute or the 15-second one. Ooh, that's risky. That's scary. Let's be patient here. I really want to go for higher R. I can go for the eternal swing. Here, I'll leave it there. Let's see what happens here. If we tap the zone again, I'll just take my order off because it means I tapped too many times. It's doing what I want so far, so it's good. Let's move this more to the eternal swing here. Come on, don't play games with me. No, just go back up, please. No. This is where I'll invalidate it. Or if we swim right here, I'll invalidate it also. There he goes. I'm liking it so far. I'm liking it so far. It's attractive. It's sexy. Yeah, I'll take the loss for this.
Order filled.
Yeah. The eternal swing's up here now. It sucks. It's a lot less. I kind of just want to continue going for that higher RR. I shouldn't. Just leave it alone.
Order canceled.
Yeah, we got to win. Yay, and everything got copy traded. That's cool. The copy trader worked. So we're up. Okay, we're halfway to passing on one Apex account. On the other one, we're only down like 200 bucks. And on the funded, we only made 60 bucks. That's pretty badass. So let me take this screenshot of this. Yay. I was really thought we're gonna have a bad day because it's my birthday and I don't got the best luck. All right, let's see. Saw this play. Did everything I wanted. I'll go over the setup too with y'all. Just give me a second here. Yeah. All right. I might be a little too much. I might be a little weirdo, but I know how to trade. I'll tell you that. All right, let me show you. It's also a game of probabilities, so this could have been a loss. Let's be real. Okay, so here's the sweep. The swing high, the swing low, the tap on the zone, the break of structure out of the tap. We reached standard deviation 100% away. I was a bit unsure about this play because we were in a 15-minute zone on the higher time frame. Let me show you that right now. 15-minute zone, the swing high, the swing low, the sweep. We have been swimming in this 15-minute zone. Oh no! Sorry. Let's fix this. Let's go back to our 15-second. Our 5-second, I'm sorry. So I was like, oh, since we haven't really filled the zone yet, we're going to come back up and fly out the zone. So I was going to be in the way of it. But we were respecting the zone greatly, a lot. We also had resistance around the zone too, which I love seeing. I then saw we're going to do a third tap. I normally take my order off after 3 taps on the zone after standard deviation. But I put my line at the eternal swing here. And I said, if we break this eternal swing, then I'm taking my order off. We did not break it. We came and filled 50%. And then I put my higher RR. I do not recommend doing this until you master 1-to-1. I put the higher RR at the eternal swing, which was right here. So I put my TP right here. And that was it. I followed all the rules, the whole textbook setup, nothing super crazy, and my take profit got hit. So all my funded accounts made $61 on each account. My 2 eValves I'm trading right now. One of them I'm only negative $244, and the other one I'm positive $667, which is halfway to passing. So if I have another wind, I will more than likely pass one Apex account, and the other one will be close to passing. I'm only allowed 3 trades or 2 losses, so if we find another setup, that'd be it. But I didn't even realize we're already close to 3:30. I mean 1:30, I'm sorry. Central Time. Hopefully I didn't talk too fast. I know I yap a lot. Yapping means talking, sorry. Do I see another? Okay, so I see something. We're respecting it. I'm not going to take it. I might take it, but I more than likely won't. Yeah, I'm not going to take this. Never mind. But this will more than likely hold us. Let's make this red. I'll make it green. Why not? Okay. That's awesome. I didn't think we were going to end the day like this. I thought we were going to end on that loss. Yippee. I love it when like I always end the day green no matter what. Like there was another live stream where I lost $1,000 on the first trade and then I just made it back and I ended the day at break even. Technically, if I was trading my live accounts, my funded accounts, I would end the day at break even because I always risk the same amount. I don't change the risk. But since I am trying to pass these accounts, my risk is just jumping around from 50 to 150 on the funded. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't think we're going to do anything else, to be honest. I doubt we'll find another play. Sometimes we do. Like I see something right here forming. But it's within a zone, so I don't think I should take it. Man, Hannah, you got, I mean, I said Hannah. Anna, you got me so excited. I'm so excited to work with you. Take your time, though. You don't have to rush. You're in for life. Like, it's lifetime. So I'm going to continue building it and growing it. I paused all my content stuff also. That's where I was getting all the leads from. But I just wanted to focus on the mentorship. So I told everybody, like, hey, I'm not going to be posting anytime soon until I finish it. Because, like, my mentorship is my priority and not the content. I also started all this, like, 40 days ago, almost 50 days ago. So it's pretty cool. I love that I can perform on live and, like, really show that I know what I'm doing. So I know a lot of people are all talk and no show. Also, recently I moved in with my son's mom, and I just like plotted myself into her apartment, and I just put my desk like in the living room, and like I've never been in a loving environment like my entire life. Like this is like what it's supposed to feel like. It's so awesome. Like being with somebody that's a communicative adult, and, like wants to do better in their life. It's just so awesome. I have a property that I was living in, but I kind of want to sell it. I'm not sure. We want to get another house soon, but like, I don't know. I just like don't want to have another house, and it's not in the best neighborhood either. It's like right before it gets ghetto too. Oh, thank you. Make B-Day. Thank you. Dude, you did make my B-Day much better. I love working with the mentees, and you're showing up and wanting to learn and asking questions and like being engaged in this. Like it excites the hell out of me. Like I just love it. I love it. It stims me. I just find this fun and exciting. Because before I was just sitting behind the screens. It was so boring. It was so boring. Just sitting here dreadful, staring. And then like when I started the whole mentorship, like I have like real purpose. Like real I have real meanings. I'm changing people's lives. It's crazy. We have so much opportunity nowadays too. Like it doesn't make sense why someone can't be rich. All I like to do is just show up for yourself. And when you start with self-love, the money follows. But yeah, basically I was saying like I'm in a loving environment and I feel like just overall like I just feel better and I want to do more consistently. And even too like I wasn't gonna go to the gym today, but my son's mom was just like, "You should go." I'm like, "You're right. Like I should go." Like it's just like this. Even having that light bare minimum support is just so nice. And she like got me a book for my. She got me some other things, but she got me a book for my birthday. And I love that she did because she knows that I hate reading. I don't like reading, but I want to start reading. And I was reading consistently for a while, but a lot of things happened, so I put it to the side, and I haven't read in like a month or 2 months. So it's awesome that like she's making me want to do better. And the whole reading thing is I have ADHD, so it's like really hard for me to be engaged in a book. So I read out loud or read slow, and I have to read the page over and over again for me to understand. But like I'd still show up, and then I was disappointed in myself that I didn't continue reading. I was just focused on everything else. It's like awesome that I can begin building good habits again because I am in a loving environment. I'm pretty sure this red zone right here is going to deliver. Let's see here. But it seems like we're dumping really hard right now. So let's see if I can mark anything down here. It almost delivered. Nothing bearish. So if we get a bearish play right here, I will 1000% take it. Sometimes we'll get a zone after we break a zone that's holding us. Because it'll be like the pullback that happens here. And our pattern will show up. Let's see. Oh, see like it's trying. Oh, let me send this. I'll see, look, the pullback happened, but not how I wanted it to. So like you can still mark out this zone right here. I'm pretty sure it would hold. See how the pattern is happening? It's not the perfect way. The swing high, the swing low, the tap on the zone. After the tap, the break of structure. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I still have 7 minutes. That's a lot of 5-second candles to see if we find any other setups. And maybe one will form right now. If a setup gets made and we don't fill it before 1:30, I'm not going to take it. Because I can tell already that volatility is picking up. And after 1:30, volatility is most of the time unstable. And it doesn't make sense for me to start gambling when volatility is unstable. So I need to be gambling when volatility is stable. Oh, maybe our setup gets made right here. I can see it forming right now. Yep, maybe mark it out too. See if it completes. Oh, here it is. If it shoots up, then it's not going to be complete, obviously. Oh, yep, there it goes. Never mind. That's funny. Mm. Yeah, so you can see how this volatility is just so unstable. We're just flicking up and down. You don't want to be gambling in these situations. And what makes this strategy so valuable is that we stick to volatility. We stick to when volatility is stable. Because it's the strategy sucks when we're wicking everywhere and we're jumping around and we can't determine direction. Yeah, because I can't gauge direction right now. Like I don't know what's going on. We respected the 50% of this higher time frame zone, which is really cool. But we more than likely might just come back down again and not really shoot up. If we do shoot up and we form a zone in this area, I'll take it. Hmm. Come on, come on. Okay, look, it's trying. This is very scary to be honest. If you look at the 1 minute candles on the top left of my screen, you can see these full long candles. Is there news supposed to be happening right now? Hmm. Oh, we'll see. Oh, volatility is slowing down now. The market only does two things. We chop, aka barcode, accumulate, it's all the same thing, or we displacement. So like moving all the way up or moving all the way down. That's all we do. We just chop and we move. But the technical terms is accumulation and displacement. Okay, it looks like a zone's trying to be formed around this area. Nope, never mind. I was wrong. Man, I was really hoping that we would get a setup before 1:30, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. So the zone's still holding, this green zone, holding really well too. No 1 minute body close. You can see that we're waking on the 1 minute on the top left. A lot of buffoonery. Meow meow. I see a bearish play being formed. Ooh, the tap was too deep, I think. Yeah, the tap was way too deep. But I'm pretty sure the zone will hold. So let's get rid of this one right here. Let's see. Sometimes, I don't know, the last 2 minutes will find a play sometimes. So I'll wait. I'll be patient. Sorry, I'm listening to classical music, so I sometimes hum it. Oh, I see that bullish play being formed. And never mind. I do not. Never mind. Yeah, I got invalidated. Yeah, that sucks. Hey, but on the bright side, we got two trades today. One was a loss, one was a win. If I was not trading these eval accounts, then it would have been break even for me. On the first trade, the copier was messing up, so I got really lucky. So I didn't take any losses on the funded accounts or on the other Apex accounts. I'm trading two at the same time right now. So the copier did work on the second trade because I fixed it. I figured out what I did wrong the first time, and we're in the day just halfway passing on one of them, and then on the other one we need about 2 to 3 trades. The one that we took the loss on, and then the funded accounts all made $61.04. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess that ends the session then. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I love it when you are with me. Thank you, Anna, for talking to me and getting to the mentorship. I'm so excited to work with you. Take your time. I will have the course redone Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Monday. I'm gonna try to get it. If my son gets picked up on Saturday, Sunday, and somebody watches him, I'll get it done that weekend. But he doesn't have school on the weekend, so I'm more likely might not be able to work on it then. I think that is it. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off now. Thank y'all so much. It's my birthday today. I'm gonna go eat Italian food. I love seafood and Italian food. Um, but okay then. All right. We traced. Oh, it says he said something, Anna, but it says message retracted. I don't know if that means he deleted it or if it's not allowing you to say something. Um, but if you do have any questions at all, just ask me in the mentorship chat. I'll get right to you almost immediately. You can also private message me or personally message me, and I'll get back pretty quickly. But okay, I'm hopping off now. Thank y'all so much once again. Out T2YL.